payment. There's always that, you know, we have to wait for the vendor. We have to do this. I mean, what has that got to do with me? I also need to survive. This is how I live. This is what I do. This is what I know. This is how I make my living. So if everybody decides that they're going to hire my service and not pay me, let's say at the end of the month, how do I pay my bills? You understand what I'm saying?
But I'm thinking that for it to have gotten to this,
it had to get to that, because
that's what I'm sure a lot of people want to know. Like,
it's unfortunate. That's why I said, like I said, it's unfortunate. And I've worked with Tadi before, and that is why I also feel a little disrespected, because we had an agreement. And so if at the end of the day I'm calling your phone, you're not picking my calls, you're not responding to my text messages, you're not responding to my WhatsApp messages, then I'm thinking, okay, what is really going on? I need some answers. And that is my platform. Twitter is my social media platform. If
text messages are not working.
Yes, if I go to McDonald's and I take a picture of me eating chicken nuggets and I say, hey guys, I'm eating chicken nuggets, that's my Twitter, and I'm telling people this is what is happening with me at this time of the day. So the same way, my frustration with the fact that, you know what, it is not easy. It is not easy out there. You understand what I'm saying? Contrary to what people think, a lot of us in the industry are making an honest living. And this is how we make our living. So if you don't pay, how am I supposed to live? You know, and then you call us ashawobrities, and there's no celebrity in Ghana. Everybody's an ashawobrity.
Oh,
I mean,
so we're like ashawobrities.
Well, you haven't heard that. How do you expect some of us to live and survive if you don't pay us what is owed us? And because you feel like maybe the talent is not tangible, so you're not going to pay me, or somebody sitting there would think, why are you giving this girl this amount of money for just talking? Well, it's not just talking, because even when you go out, the dress you wear, you're going to pay for it. You might not even be able to repeat the dress. The makeup artist, your hair, everything is paid for. By the time you're done, that check you're getting, you're even probably getting like 1/3 of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe you've actually, you know, perhaps gone through this kind of thing a couple of times.
You know what?
What made you go this far this time?
I even do MCing for free sometimes.
You are with us at the Ghana DJ Awards.
It's communication.
Even in your condition, you still
communication, my dear. It's communication. So like I said, when all else fails, because I have been trying to be civil with this gentleman, and like I said, I know him, I've worked with him, he's an amazing person, he believes in the arts, I understand that. But at the end of the day, you cannot play with my daily bread. It's just simple. I can't play with my daily bread, you can't play with my daily... How would you feel if at the end of the month, you know, you don't get paid by multimedia? Because you've budgeted for a few things here and there. You're going to be upset. You know, it's going to actually affect you in some way, somehow. You understand what I'm saying? You have people who are also relying on you. You have a family to feed. You have you know, bills to pay. You have a child to look after. What are you supposed to do?
Tough questions that need answers. Jocelyn Dumas with me in the studio right now.
Creatives, we need to give them what is due. This is what we know. This is what we do. So that's why our industry is actually suffering. Nobody's paying for anything. Everybody is just taking everybody for granted in the industry. Nobody is paying. You hire talent, pay. It's just simple. Because my talent is what I'm offering, I'm bringing to the table, and your payment is what you're bringing to the table. I've been able to, you know, fulfill my end of the bargain, fulfill yours. It's just very simple.
So what next? Has he called you? Is he now picking the calls?
You know, it's so like I said.
So Twitter did the magic.
Twitter always does the magic. No, but you know, like I said, you know, it's I know people. There's a lot of mixed feelings.
Yeah. That's why I thought it was important.
There's a lot of mixed feelings, and that's okay. You know, not everybody's supposed to you know, agree with certain things you do, and not everybody should know your struggle, should know your stories.
Yes.
So I'm not going to come out here and air my lilies in public and say, you know what, XYZ is what's going on home. But all I want to tell people out there is, when you hire the services of anybody, just pay the person. It's just simple. Don't push people to the and I didn't tweet this for just me. I tweeted this for everybody in the industry. I tweeted this for the fact that we should not be taken for granted. Our industry is suffering because nobody's paying. How do I work on myself? How do I even decide that, look, I'm going to get some money and go back to NAFTI and do hone my craft and even become a better person? It's all money. So if you're not paying me what is due me, how am I supposed to even improve on my craft?
That's right.
How do I take care of myself? It's just very simple. You know, like I said, the mixed feelings will be there. People will not understand. There's a lot of people too who actually understand. Because the funny thing is, it would amaze you the number of DMs I received and text messages secretly. Oh, Jocelyn, Charlie, you two are going through that thing. Media from 2016, they haven't paid me. And I'm thinking, why are you not saying anything? Why are you not saying anything? Yes, we're not saying the money is sitting there, just go and grab it and, you know, whatever. Let the person...
Communication.
Let me know that you're working on it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But don't, you know, people are messaging me, oh, Charlie, this one, you are crying. Only 4 months, you're crying. And I'm like, well, that is, your story is different from mine. I have my story.
So you have no regrets whatsoever?
You know what? I don't even want to use the word regrets. You know, at the end of the day, I wanted to get a message across.
Right.
And it's not just for the fact that I'm owed money, but it's just for the fact that we need to throw some light on the fact that the industry is suffering because of some of these reasons. And some of us, we need to rise up and speak for ourselves.
Right.
You understand? It shouldn't be our normal. It shouldn't. Because when you work, you're supposed to be paid. It shouldn't be our normal. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right. So, in case you just tuned in, well, it's Jocelyn Dumas with me in the studio, fired up, and well,
it's all love, though.
It's all love. So, you know, I can tell you for a fact,
yes,
that Sadiq is listening to us right now.
I hope he is.
He is,
and he'll pick my call once I get to my car right now.
But have you been talking? I mean, since like
he doesn't even pick my calls.
Till date.
The funny thing is, I think he ran out of excuses. And that was the problem. You understand? But like I said, you reason with people. Yeah. So when I'm talking to you and I'm not getting you on the phone, I'm going to take to social media because I'm not. I don't know what else to do.
There's a missing link.
I don't know what else to do. The only thing I know is to call you and then we talk on the phone. But if you're not picking up my calls, how would I even know you're in the office for me to get there? So I would have to put it out there.
Okay,
so anybody who knows where he is will come and tell me.
Okay, so I beg right now, Sadiq is not reachable on WhatsApp on phone. So what do you have to tell?
No, he actually called my assistant yesterday,
right.
And I think after the tweet went out, you know, that's the thing, he was quite remorseful, and he said to my assistant that he's going to make sure that I get the money sometime next week.
Wow, so Jocelyn is getting the money sometime next week.
I'll be
hanging out with you. Thank you very much, Jocelyn. Thanks for talking to us right here.
Thank you.